Yay, last of the parts showed up. So the damper's here, nice shiny new damper. And like looking at the front, like this is all nice and smooth, and that's metal. And mine's got goo on it. Where's my screwdrivers? Scrape it. I mean, it's old for sure. I don't know if it's the original. That'd be funny. It's got all these crusties. Oh, they peel off. It's probably like pieces of belt mixed with whatever. But you can see the crack along the bottom. So this one, you know, who knows how long it would actually last. It's still together, so preventative maintenance, right? Not too bad. I love how quiet that compressor is too. So you got a new bolt and a new washer. Let's make sure they match. Well, I used the new bolt to find out what size it was. I bet I'm gonna have to use a puller on this thing, but who knows? Is that just bright, or is my lens just bright? Be optimistic. Yeah. Yeah, right, buddy. Okay. Made a new piece for my puller instead of buying one, but I might need to go buy one anyway. I don't know. It's locking out in all directions, so these aren't straight. It could just fling them right off of there. We'll find out. Or it could peel the... it could separate it at the rubber. I don't know how tight of a press fit these really are on that crank, but... Yeah, look at it. Just pulling on the rubber part. It might separate that, and then we can get behind the actual puller. I'm unsure. That ring, it's a good thing we're getting a new one. Oh, there it goes. So it didn't separate that ring. That's kind of nice. I bet if yours is beat up and ready to go, that ring would come off. Ew. The answer here, there's probably little pullers for these too that exist, but I'm gonna just get my rustiest pry bar and just kind of bonk. There we go. Oh, there's a little chain. How cute. Might do. Kind of want to rotate the engine so that keyway is facing up. Wonder how far this goes in. It bottoms out. I don't want to jack the threads up. So we need some kind of spacer. Okay, you can use Volkswagen wheel bearing nuts. That's the answer, is spacers. Look at that engine. Get this thing barred over in the that should come off with the impact pretty easy. Actually, 12 point. Okay, there's that Woodruff key. Okay, pretty much straight up and down. It looks like there's not like a compression stroke or anything crazy, so when we pull that out, it shouldn't slide. I wonder why people replace them. Like, should I only replace it if it's beat up? Maybe I should be leaving this thing alone. Yeah, so that's that key. Here's the new one, right? That one doesn't appear to have any kind of damage. I wonder what the reason for replacing it is. And they look different. Like this is like a hot fix and this is the original. I don't know. I'm gonna do some research before I commit to replacing that. Or I'll just call Dom. Okay, so figured it out. on Europarts SD, they describe the differences. They tell you to look at your bolt head. So this bolt says 1150 on it. It's kind of hard to see. The new bolt also says 1150. 1150 uses a little like half moon shaped woodruff key like I'm used to seeing, not this long thing. So this is the wrong key for this bolt that came in the kit. So I'll have to message the guy and let him know. In the meantime, I don't think I'm gonna worry about replacing that woodruff key. I'm just gonna put this bad boy on there and torque it down. And I don't have a proper tools to push this in, but all you need to do is, so see on the seal, oops, shouldn't have put it in yet. Where's the old one? So on the inside, this is what it looks like, right? And there's quite a bit of support. This is all metal on this edge, so you want to make sure you're pushing along that edge, so you don't crush anything stupid. And we'll just press it right into place, or the tap, whatever. So we'll see how well these put in. And this one's actually a little bit bigger than the seal. It's this socket, so it shouldn't let it go in too far. Here's this side. Yeah, that should seal. Okay, I got some grease on the new damper, which, yep. Got that keyway lined up. I don't know if this will, oh, it just slides on easy. So you can push it on and hits the key, and you can tell when it's in it. So if I wasn't in that keyway all the way, so you have to spin it a bunch, well, you can kind of feel it. Make sure you're centered on it. There we go. So that's in place. And remember the key, that key's really holding the that timing chain. Like that's not what holds this thing together. But get a new washer, new bolt, and this goes to, I'll have to look it up, 240. I think it's 240 foot-pounds plus 90 degrees, which is ridiculous. So this thing will go nowhere near that. Get that started. And then there's a flywheel holding tool I got. So I'll have to figure out where to put that thing in. Okay, this is the tool. This one, I believe, goes in where the starter is, and I don't want to remove the starter. I think this one goes in an inspection cover. So, you know, look around, figure out how to get that thing lined up with the flywheel. So I'm not going deep enough. So the inspection cover that this needs to go in, I think, is on the front. Like, it's on the engine side of the transmission, not the transmission side. So I might actually have to lift this thing a bit, put it on a jack stand to get to that, because I don't think I can get to it from the front. More importantly, like, I don't want to get under there. What's so gross? I want to come in from the side, so I don't like using jack stands on a hill. This is annoying. I found it. So it's up here on the front. So there's this wiring harness, oil pan, bell housing, and my cover's like coming apart. And now I have to figure out, so that'll slide in there, and there's holes, so maybe I need to take these bolts. There's a bolt there and a bolt here. It's not even tight. Yeah, I wish I could see in there. This one's not tight either. What are they supposed to, what do these hold down? These are oil pan bolts. They're finger tight. No, I don't think so. Do not think so. Hopefully air will do the trick. But if it doesn't, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright, little impact of big dreams. Let's see, whoopsies, that's a good sign. Oh, come back. It'd be funny if this could pull it off, but I really doubt it. Should be 27, yep, 27 millimeter. Okay, yeah, E10 is the size. They're coming out. Yep, and it's long. Oh, under my neck, really. Come on, you fucker. Okay, so teeth should go basically goes this way, and then I hope the camera angle's good. It appears, yeah, I mean it's sitting in there. I hope it's actually grabbing teeth. It's a little better. It's humid as shit out, so stay there up there light. Yeah, so I got the one bolt through. This other one doesn't want to sit right. Okay, I don't know. I think it should go in further. I feel like I can move it around a little bit, so I'm gonna go to the front and try moving the crank a little bit and see if it kind of like makes this fall into place better. Okay, I was able to turn the crank because I just kicked the thing out. So less than ideal. Now it's even worse. Fucking hell. Maybe it would have been easier to take the goddamn starter out. Okay, I'll take that other bolt out now and see what the fuck is going on. Okay, it's kind of frustrating, but I think I got it. It's loose, and they're both seating pretty well. So I'm gonna try to tighten them up with one hand while I hold this like in, so it doesn't like pop out. So I can't film and do that at the same time. So if it tightens up, we'll know. Okay, one side. I tightened that this one first, most of the way, and did the other one. So I hope this is sufficient. We'll find out. This stupid GoPro battery went from 40 to 18% almost instantaneously, so I'm gonna film this plugged into an extension cord and then take a break till this afternoon because I need battery to check my buddy's dad's pedal. But I picked up the big boy, and this does degrees as well. We're gonna do 240 foot-pounds and then plus 90 degrees, and this will do angle as well. So we'll torque it first, then we'll set it to degree mode because we just don't have the space to do a full 90 degree sweep. Otherwise you can mark it. Oops, 600, that's way too much. Oh well. Kilograms, 90, torque zeroing, angle zeroing. Okay, so this is our zero angle. We should, yeah, there we go. 1 degree, 2, 3, 4, 17. That's kind of cool. So I've already done, oh, fucking power cord. Stupid fucking cord. Hopefully it doesn't die. But yeah, so it shows me that I've already done 17 degrees. Oh, why'd it go to 1? Liar. Did it reset because it took too long. So 17 of 90. We need to do 73 more degrees. 22. Yeah, so I just waited too long and it went back to 0. So we're at 43. We need to be at 73 because I already did 17 degrees. Oh, this is a bitch to do with one arm. Fuck me. 61, 74. 74 plus 17, 91, right? It's done. And that's why people don't get them tight enough and they strip that Woodruff key, because that was a bitch. Dude, if you weren't using a big ass bar and like had your bolt perfectly marked, like that tool's great. They're just way too expensive for a home jobber. But alright, damper's done. I can pull that removal or the holding tool off, do the water pump, and it'll just be like reassembly from here on out.